I see you. Yes, you. The one who is here right now, at this very moment, watching this video. I see you. And you know what hurts me the most? I see your tears. Those tears you cry alone at night, when no one is watching. When the lights in the house are off and you're lying in bed, thinking about everything that went wrong. Thinking about all the promises that weren't kept. Thinking about all the dreams that died. I see each one of those tears. Each one falls on my heart as if it were the first time you cried. Because to me, you are unique. You are special. You are not a number. You are not just another one. You are my son. You are my daughter. And when you cry, I cry with you. I see your weary heart. That heart that beats every day, even when you don't want it to beat anymore. That heart that keeps hoping, even after so many disappointments. That heart that still believes, even when reason tells you to stop believing. I see that heart, and I see the strength within it. Because only a strong heart can keep beating after so much suffering. Only a chosen heart can keep hoping after so many broken promises. That heart that beats inside you is not weak. That heart is a warrior. That heart is a winner. I see your exhausted body. That body that works every day, that strives, that tries, that fights. That body that is tired, that aches, that begs to give up, but doesn't give up. Because you know there is something greater. You feel there is something waiting for you. You feel this is not your final story. And you are right. You are absolutely right. Because I did not create you to suffer forever. I did not create you to die in darkness. I created you to win. I created you to shine. I created you to be my living testament that miracles still exist. I see all of that in you. I see your tears, your tiredness, your exhaustion. But you know what else I see? I see your strength. I see your courage. I see your determination. I see someone who hasn't given up. Someone who keeps standing. Someone who keeps believing. And that impresses me. That touches me. That makes me want to do something extraordinary in your life. Because you deserve more than this. You deserve peace. You deserve joy. You deserve abundance. You deserve victory. And I'm not here to give you false hope. I'm here to tell you the truth. And the truth is that your turning point is coming. Your transformation is near. Your miracle is in store. And it all starts now. It all starts with you recognizing that you have been seen, that you have been heard, that you matter. If you feel this way, if you recognize these tears and this weariness within yourself, comment below, "I feel this," and let me know you're receiving this message. But that's not all. I see more. I see the injustice you experience every day. I see bad people prospering while you, who are good, suffer. I see unscrupulous people making money while you work honestly and remain broke. I see people who lie, who steal, who hurt others, and they are laughing. They are living well. They are sleeping peacefully. And you? You are here, awake at night, thinking about how you will pay the bills this month, thinking about how you will feed your family, thinking about how you will survive another day. I see this injustice, and I see how it hurts you, how it makes you question, how it makes you ask, why? Why do they prosper and I suffer? Why did they have everything and I have nothing? Why does God allow this? And I understand your question. I understand your anger. I understand your frustration. Because this injustice is real. This inequality is real. This suffering is real. You're not imagining anything. You're not exaggerating. You're living a reality that hurts. A reality that makes you question. A reality that makes you doubt. But let me tell you a secret that will change everything for you. This injustice you see, this inequality that hurts you, it's not the end of the story. It's the beginning. Because when you see injustice and don't remain indifferent, when you see suffering and don't close your eyes, when you see inequality and continue to believe that there is something better, you are preparing yourself to be an instrument of change. You are preparing yourself to be the answer. You are preparing yourself to be the blessing that will transform all of this. Do you know why? Because the bad people who prosper now, they prosper without purpose. They prosper without meaning. They prosper without leaving a legacy. But you are suffering with purpose. You are struggling with meaning. You are building a legacy that will change generations. Because when you receive your turnaround, when you receive your blessing, you will not forget where you came from. You will not forget the suffering. You will not forget those who are still suffering. And you will be the hand of God to transform lives. That's the difference between thriving without purpose and thriving with purpose. That's the difference between making money and building a legacy. That's the difference between winning alone and winning to transform. And you're being prepared for the second option. You're being shaped to be more than a winner. You're being prepared to be a transformer. So, this injustice you see, it's not defeat. It's preparation. It's not failure. It's training. It's not the end. It's the beginning of something extraordinary. Because when you receive your turnaround, you will understand why you needed to suffer. You will understand why you needed to fight. You will understand why you needed to question. And you will be grateful for every tear, for every sleepless night, for every moment of despair. Because all of that prepared you to win in a different way. To win with purpose. To win to transform. Share this video with someone you know who is experiencing this injustice, because that person needs to know that there is someone who sees, who understands, and who will change everything. And there's more. I see your prayers. Those prayers you say every day. Those prayers you say with a broken heart, a trembling voice, tears streaming down your face. Those prayers you say, asking for help, asking for salvation, asking for a miracle. Those prayers you say, and then wait for, waiting for an answer, waiting for a sign, waiting for anything to show that someone is listening. You pray in the morning before leaving for work. You pray during the day when difficulties arise. You pray at night before sleeping, asking for strength for the next day. You pray in moments of despair, crying out to heaven. You pray in moments of joy, giving thanks for small victories. You pray because you know there is something greater. You pray because you believe someone is listening. You pray because it's the only thing that keeps you alive. And you know what hurts the most? It's when you don't get an answer. It's when you pray and pray and pray, and nothing changes. It's when you ask and ask and ask, and remain in the same situation. It's when you cry out and cry out and cry out, and silence is the only answer you receive. I see how this hurts you. I see how this makes you question your faith. I see how this makes you wonder, does God really exist? Does He really care about me? Do I really matter? You begin to doubt. You begin to question. You begin to think that maybe your prayers are falling on deaf ears. Maybe no one is listening. Maybe you are alone in this infinite universe, screaming into nothingness. And this doubt consumes you. This doubt hurts you more than any physical suffering, because doubt kills hope. And without hope, what is left for us? But let me tell you something that will change your perspective forever. Every prayer you make, I hear. Every tear you cry while praying, I see. Every word you whisper in the darkness, I hear. No prayer is lost. No tear is wasted. No word is forgotten, because you are not praying to emptiness. You are praying to me. And I am here. I have always been here, and I will always be here. The silence you feel is not abandonment. Silence is preparation. Silence is the moment when I am working behind the scenes, arranging everything for you. Silence is when I am moving mountains so that you can pass. Silence is when I am opening doors you didn't even know existed. Silence is not no. Silence is waiting. Silence is the interval between the question and the answer. And the answer is coming. It's so close you can almost touch it. It's so near you can almost smell it. It's so imminent you can almost hear the sound of it arriving. Because every prayer you've prayed, every tear you've cried, every sleepless night you've spent pleading for help, all of that has been recorded. All of that has been accounted for. All of that is being answered now. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to receive confirmation that your prayers are being answered and that your transformation is coming. Now, let me show you something that will revolutionize your life. Let me show you how to transform this pain into power. Let me show you how the darkness you're experiencing is actually the clearest sign that your dawn is coming. Do you know why? Because the deepest darkness always comes before the sun rises. Always. It's a law of nature. It's a law of the universe. It's a law of God. Think about it. When does the night get darkest? It's not at the beginning of the night. It's not when the sun is setting. It's in the middle of the night. It's when there are only a few hours left until dawn. It's when you're most tired, most desperate, most convinced that the sun will never return. It's at that moment, at that exact moment, that the night gets darkest. And it's at that moment that dawn is closest. So if you are in the deepest darkness right now, if you are going through the worst moment of your life, if you are convinced that there is no more hope, let me tell you something. You are in the middle of the night. And that means the dawn is coming. It's coming fast. It's coming faster than you imagine. Because when the darkness is this deep, when the suffering is this intense, when the despair is this great, it's because God is preparing something extraordinary for you. I'm not testing you to destroy you. I'm testing you to strengthen you. Every difficulty you face is an opportunity for growth. Every obstacle you overcome is a victory that will be etched into your spirit. Every tear you cry is a seed you are planting. And soon you will reap such an abundant harvest that you will wonder why you doubted. Tests don't come to break you. Tests come to reveal who you truly are. Tests come to show you that you are stronger than you think. Tests come to prepare you to receive what you asked for. Because if you received your blessing now, without going through these tests, you wouldn't be prepared. You wouldn't have the strength to keep what you're going to receive. You wouldn't have the wisdom to use what you're going to gain. That's why tests exist. That's why darkness exists. That's why suffering exists. Not to destroy you, but to build you up. Not to break you, but to strengthen you. Not to leave you behind, but to prepare you for the future. Every night you spend awake is a night of preparation. Every day you keep fighting, even when you want to give up, is a day you are becoming stronger. Every moment of despair is a moment you are learning to trust. Every tear you cry is a tear that is clearing your eyes so you can see the blessing that is coming. Because life isn't about not falling. Life is about getting back up. Life is about continuing. Life is about believing there's something better waiting for you. And you're doing all of that. You're falling and getting back up. You're continuing. You're believing. And that makes you a winner. Let this truth sink into your heart, because this is not an empty promise. This is a law that will change everything for you. Every tear you cry is a seed. Every night you spend awake is a night of preparation. Every day you keep fighting, even when you want to give up, is a day you are becoming stronger. Because life isn't about not falling. Life is about getting up. Life is about continuing. Life is about believing there's something better waiting for you. And you know what impresses me most about you? It's that you keep going. You keep going even when everything tells you to stop. You keep going even when nobody believes in you. You keep going even when you don't believe in yourself. And that's the quality of a winner. That's the mark of someone who has been chosen. That's the signature of a child of God. Therefore, I want you to know that your harvest is coming. It's not a possibility, it's a certainty. Because you planted, you suffered, you believed. And now, it's time to harvest. It's time to receive. It's time to win. And to confirm this, I'm going to give you a code that will activate your transformation, a code that will open the gates of heaven for you, a code that will change everything. This code is 7777. 7 is the number of divine perfection. 7 is the number of completion. 7 is the number that says, it is done, it is complete, it is accomplished. So 7777 is the fourfold confirmation that your transformation is real, that your turnaround is certain, that your blessing is activated. It is no coincidence that you are receiving this number now. It is no accident that you are seeing this code. It is because you were chosen to receive this confirmation. When you type 7777, you're not just typing a number. You're making a declaration. You're saying out loud to the universe, to God, to yourself, that you believe, that you receive, that you are worthy, that your turnaround is coming. Because words have power, numbers have power, declarations have power. And when you declare something with faith, You are creating reality. 7777 is the code for perfection. It's the code for completion. It's the code that says everything you asked for has already been granted, that everything you dreamed of has already been reserved, that everything you desired is already on its way. Because when you type this code, you are activating the law of attraction. You are activating the law of faith. You are activating the law of God. Many people will watch this video and not understand the power of this code. Many people will listen and not act. But you are different. You were chosen to understand. You were chosen to act. You were chosen to activate this code and change your life forever. Because when you type 7777, you are becoming part of a community of chosen ones, a community of people who believe, a community of people who will receive their blessings together. And when you are part of this community, you are no longer alone. You are connected with thousands of people who are receiving the same blessing as you. So let me be clear. 7777 isn't just a number. It's a code. It's a key. It's confirmation that your transformation has begun. And all you need to do now is type in that code and believe. Comment below 7777 and activate the code for your transformation. Because when you type, you declare. And when you declare, I manifest. Do you think it's by chance that you're here? Do you think it's a coincidence that you're watching this video right now? Do you think it's luck that you clicked on this link? No, it's not by chance. It's not a coincidence. It's not luck. You were chosen. I chose you. I chose you to receive this message. I chose you to be part of this transformative community. I chose you because you have something special. You have a strength you don't even know you have. You have a purpose you haven't yet discovered. You have a destiny that is much greater than you imagine. And when I choose someone, that person is not by chance. That person is purpose. That person is choice. That person is my son, my daughter. And I don't choose losers. I don't choose failures. I don't choose people who will remain in darkness forever. I choose winners. I choose people who will shine. I choose people who will be my living testimony. Do you know why I chose you? Because you didn't give up. Because you persevere. Because you believe even when everything tells you not to. Because you have faith even when faith seems impossible. Because you keep going even when the path is dark. These are the qualities of a chosen one. These are the marks of someone who has been set apart for something greater. Many people go through life without ever receiving a message like this. Many people die without ever knowing they were chosen. Many people live whole lives without discovering their purpose. But you are here. You are receiving this message. You are discovering now that you were chosen. And this is not by chance. This is divine providence. Because there is a plan for you. A plan that was drawn up even before you were born. A plan that was prepared especially for you. A plan that involves your transformation, your victory, your blessing. And this plan is for no one else. It's for you. It's only for you. It's exclusively for you. You were chosen to receive abundance. You were chosen to win. You were chosen to shine. You were chosen to be the answer to someone's prayer. You were chosen to transform lives. You were chosen to leave a legacy. You were chosen to be my instrument in this world. And when you understand this, when you truly believe it, when you let this truth penetrate your heart, everything will change. Your perspective will change. Your attitude will change. Your life will change. Because you will no longer live as someone waiting for a chance. You will live as someone who has already been chosen. You will live as someone who already has a destiny. You will live as someone who already knows they will win. So, if you are here, if you are receiving this message, it is because you have been chosen. It is because there is a plan for you. It is because there is a turning point waiting for you. It is because there is a blessing with your name written on it. And this blessing is not for anyone else. It is for you. It is only for you. It is exclusively for you. And now that you know you were chosen, now that you know there is a purpose for you, now that you know there is a greater destiny waiting, you have a responsibility. The responsibility to share this truth with others. Share this video with someone you know who has been chosen, because that person needs to know that it's not by chance, that there's a purpose, and that a turning point is coming. Now, let me make you a promise. A promise that will change everything. A promise that will transform your life. A promise that is so real, so concrete, so specific that you will be able to touch it. Your house is already yours. Yes, you heard right. That house you dream of, that house you imagine, that house you pray for, that house you see in magazines and think, one day that house will be mine. That house you pass on the street and feel that tightness in your chest because you know it's exactly what you want. That house is already yours. It's not a possibility. It's not a maybe. It's not a who knows. Your house is already reserved. It already has your name on it. It's already waiting for you. Because I don't promise things I won't deliver. I don't say things I won't do. When I say something is yours, it's because it's already done. It's already ready. It's already waiting for you to arrive and claim what is rightfully yours. Do you know that feeling you get when you imagine your home? That feeling of peace, of security, of belonging. That feeling of finally having a place that's just yours. A place where you can close the door and leave the world outside. A place where you can take a deep breath and know you're safe. That feeling you have is real. That feeling is a premonition. That feeling is a memory of the future. Because your home already exists. It's already there, waiting for you. And it's not just any house. It's the house you dream of. It's the house you deserve. It's the house that was specially prepared for you, with the details you want, with the location you desire, with the size you imagine, with the energy you feel. Because I know you. I know what you want. I know what you need. And I've already prepared all of that for you. You might be thinking right now, how is this possible? How am I going to get a house if I'm broke? How am I going to get a house if I don't have any money? How am I going to get a house if the banks won't lend me anything? And I understand your question. I understand your doubt. But let me tell you something. When I promise something, I don't promise it based on your current situation. I promise it based on my power. And my power is infinite. There are paths you don't know. There are doors you don't see. There are opportunities you can't imagine. There are people who will appear in your life and change everything. There are circumstances that will align in such a way that you'll wonder how it was possible. Because when I decide to do something, nothing in the universe can stop me. No difficulty, no obstacle, no impossibility. Your house is already yours, and you'll be moving into it soon. You'll open the door and smell that new smell. You'll walk through the rooms and recognize every detail you dreamed of. You'll lie down in bed and sleep peacefully, knowing it's yours. You'll wake up in the morning, look out the window, and know you've achieved it. You'll call your family and show them off, and they'll cry tears of joy. Because your house is already yours. So believe me. Believe that your home is coming. Believe that you will live in that place you dream of. Believe that you will have that security, that peace, that sense of belonging that you so desire. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to receive confirmation that your house is coming soon and that all your promises are being fulfilled. But it's not just the house. There's more, much more. Because I'm not just going to give you a place to live. I'm going to give you the money you need. That money you stay up at night thinking about. That money you need to pay the bills. That money you need to feed your family. That money you need to live with dignity. That money you need to fulfill your dreams. That money is coming. I see you counting coins. I see you choosing between paying the electricity bill or buying food. I see you taking out loans to survive. I see you working overtime and still not making it to the end of the month. I see you sacrificing your dreams to keep your family alive. I see all this suffering, and I see how it hurts you, how it humiliates you, how it makes you question your worth. But let me tell you something. Your lack of money doesn't define your worth. Your poverty doesn't define who you are. Your scarcity doesn't define your destiny. Because you were created for abundance. You were created for prosperity. You were created to live well. And that abundance you deserve is already on its way. The money you need isn't far away. It's not impossible. It's not reserved for other people. It's reserved for you. It's coming your way. It's moving through paths you don't know. It's being prepared to arrive in your hands at the exact moment. And when that money arrives, it won't come alone. It will come accompanied by opportunities. It will come accompanied by open doors. It will come accompanied by people who will help you. It will come accompanied by circumstances that will align perfectly. Because when I decide to bless someone, I don't do things halfway. I do them abundantly. You will receive money in ways you didn't expect. You will receive money from people you never imagined. You will receive money when you needed it most. Because the universe conspires in your favor. Because God works for you. Because there are invisible forces moving everything so that you receive. And this money isn't just for you to spend. This money is for you to transform lives. This money is for you to help others. This money is for you to leave a legacy. Because when you receive abundance, you have a responsibility to share. And when you share, you receive even more. It's the law of multiplication. It's the law of grace. It's the law of God. Then you will have money. You will have more than you need. You will have enough to live well. You will have enough to help. You will have enough to dream. You will have enough to achieve. Because your scarcity is over. Your lack is over. Your poverty is over. Because the money you need is coming. Visualize this now. Visualize yourself receiving this money. Visualize yourself paying your bills without fear. Visualize yourself feeding your family without worry. Visualize yourself living with dignity. Visualize yourself achieving your dreams. Because all of this is already a reality in the spiritual world. All of this has already been done. All of this is already yours. You just need to believe and receive. Let this truth take hold of your heart, because the money you need is not an empty promise. It's a reality that is coming to you now. But do you know what's more important than a house? Do you know what's more important than money? It's peace. It's joy. It's the transformation that will happen within you. Because what good is having a beautiful house if you're anxious inside it? What good is having money if you're depressed? What good is having everything if you don't have peace? That's why I'm going to give you something much more valuable. I'm going to give you peace. That peace that surpasses all understanding. That peace that you can't explain, but that you feel in your heart. That peace that allows you to sleep peacefully even when there's a storm outside. Do you know what it's like to live in fear? Do you know what it's like to wake up anxious? Do you know what it's like to carry worry all day long? Do you know what it's like to go to sleep thinking about everything that could go wrong? I see it in you. I see how it consumes you, how it steals your joy, how it prevents you from living. But this will end. This anxiety will go away. This fear will disappear. This worry will dissolve. Because I'm going to give you a peace that is so deep, so real, so transformative, that you'll wonder how you lived so long without it. You'll wake up in the morning and feel light. You'll walk down the street and feel safe. You'll sleep at night and rest deeply. Because the peace I'm going to give you doesn't depend on circumstances. It doesn't depend on whether you have money or not. It doesn't depend on whether you have a home or not. It only depends on you knowing that you are safe, that you are protected, that you are loved. And along with that peace comes joy. That joy you feel when something good happens. That joy that makes you smile for no reason. That joy that makes you dance. That joy that makes you sing. That joy that makes you feel alive. Because you were created to be happy. You were created to smile. You were created to live with joy. And that joy that you deserve is coming. You will laugh again. You will play again. You will dream again. You will live again. Because the transformation that will happen within you is not just external, it's internal. It's profound. It will change who you are. You will look in the mirror and you won't recognize the person you see. Because that sad, tired, desperate person will disappear. And in their place, someone new will appear. Someone strong, someone confident, someone who knows who they are, someone who knows their worth, someone who knows their destiny. This transformation will be so complete that the people around you will notice. Your family will ask what happened to you. Your friends will want to know your secret. Your coworkers will be impressed by your change. Because when you change inside, everything changes outside. When you transform spiritually, your life transforms materially. When you receive peace, you receive everything else. So it's not just about a house. It's not just about money. It's about peace. It's about joy. It's about transformation. It's about a new life. It's about you being reborn. It's about you becoming who you were always meant to be. It's about you finally living the life you deserve to live from the beginning. And all of this is coming. All of this is reserved for you. All of this is yours. You just need to believe. You just need to receive. You just need to let this transformation happen. Enjoy this video because the transformation you're about to receive deserves to be celebrated and shared with everyone who loves you. It's not tomorrow. It's not next month. It's not next year. Your turning point begins now, at this very moment. While you are watching this video, while you are reading these words, while you are receiving this message, your transformation is beginning. It's not something that will happen. It's something that is happening now, at this instant. Can you feel it? Can you feel this change beginning? Can you feel this energy moving? Can you feel this weight lifting from your chest? Because it's happening. It's happening now. Doors are opening. Paths are opening. Opportunities are appearing. Everything is moving in your favor. Everything is aligning for your turning point. You may not see it yet. You may not fully feel it yet, but it is happening. Behind the scenes, in the invisible world, everything is moving. People are being positioned. Circumstances are being arranged. Resources are being released. All so that you may receive your turnaround. All so that you may receive your blessing. All so that you may receive your transformation. And the signs are already starting to appear. You'll notice. You'll receive an unexpected call. You'll receive a message from someone you weren't expecting. You'll have an idea that will change everything. You'll meet someone who will open doors. You'll receive an opportunity you weren't looking for. Because when the turning point begins, it begins with signs. Small signs that show something is changing. So pay attention. Keep your eyes open. Because your turning point might be coming through a phone call. It might be coming through a message. It might be coming through a person. It might be coming through an opportunity. It might be coming in ways you never imagined. But it's coming. It's coming your way. It's getting closer. And when you receive these signs, when you notice these small changes, when you see these doors opening, you will know that your turning point has begun. You will know that everything I promised is coming true. You will know that you were chosen. You will know that you were heard. You will know that you were seen. Because your turning point is not by chance. Your turning point is not luck. Your turning point is destiny. It is purpose. It is the fulfillment of a plan that was drawn up even before you were born. And that plan is unfolding now. It is manifesting now. It is becoming reality now. So don't doubt. Don't question. Don't wait. Your turning point is here. Your transformation is beginning. Your blessing is arriving. Everything you asked for, everything you dreamed of, everything you wished for is becoming a reality now. You may be in a dark room right now. You may be alone right now. You may be desperate right now. But know that you are not alone. Know that someone is working for you. Know that there is a plan being executed. Know that your turnaround is beginning now, at this very moment. So lift your head, open your eyes, prepare your heart, because your life is about to change. Your story is about to be rewritten. Your destiny is about to be fulfilled. And it all begins now, this very instant, with you receiving this message, with you believing in this promise, with you becoming part of this transformation. Comment below that your transformation has begun and share this video with someone who needs to know that their transformation is starting now, not tomorrow, but now. Do you know the difference between possibility and certainty? Possibility is when you're not sure if it will happen. Possibility is when you hope, but you don't know. Possibility is when you're in doubt. But certainty? Certainty is different. Certainty is when you know. Certainty is when there is no doubt. Certainty is when you can put your hand in the fire and swear it will happen. And I'm here to tell you that your turnaround isn't a possibility. Your turnaround is a certainty. It's not maybe. It's not who knows. It's not God willing. Your turnaround is certain. It's guaranteed. It's certain. It's as certain as the sun rising tomorrow. It's as certain as water getting wet. It's as certain as you being alive right now. Because when I promise something, I don't promise it as a possibility. I promise it as law, as absolute truth, as a reality that already exists. Do you understand what this means? It means you no longer need to doubt. You no longer need to question. You no longer need to remain uncertain. Because your turning point is already decided. It's already sealed. It's already guaranteed. There's nothing you can do to stop it. There's nothing the universe can do to change it. There's nothing circumstances can do to delay it. Because when I say something is certain, it's certain. Many people live in the realm of possibility. Many people live waiting, doubting, questioning. Many people live in fear that things won't work out. Many people live with the hope that maybe, who knows, if everything goes right, they will receive. But you will no longer live like that. Because you have received certainty. You have received the guarantee. You have received the promise that is law. And do you know why I can give you this certainty? Because I am not human. I don't fail. I don't lie. I don't break promises. When I say something will happen, it happens. When I promise something, I deliver. When I seal a deal, nothing can undo it. Because my word is law. My promise is reality. My will is destiny. So, you can stop waiting. You can stop doubting. You can stop questioning. Because your turning point isn't a possibility, it's a certainty. You no longer need to pray for it to happen. You need to pray in gratitude because it has already happened. You no longer need to ask. You need to receive. You no longer need to wait. You need to accept. Because the turning point is already here. It's already present. It's already real. You just don't see it yet because it's in the invisible world. But it exists. It's as real as you, as real as this video, as real as the air you breathe. And soon, very soon, it will manifest in the visible world. You will see it. You will touch it. You will live it. So change your mindset now. Change from possibility to certainty. Change from hope to knowledge. Change from doubt to faith. Because when you change your mindset, you change your reality. When you believe in certainty, certainty manifests. When you live as if you have already received, you receive. And that's the difference between people who receive and people who don't. People who receive live in certainty. People who don't receive live in possibility. You choose which one it will be. You choose whether you will live in doubt or in certainty. You choose whether your turning point is possibility or certainty. I've already made my choice. I've already decided that your turnaround is a certainty. Now, it's your turn to make the same choice. Now, it's your turn to decide that you will live in certainty. Now, it's your turn to believe that your turnaround is not a possibility. It's a certainty. Absolute, unwavering, guaranteed. Subscribe to the channel now and receive daily confirmation that your turnaround is a certainty, not a possibility, and that it's coming your way. Are you imagining your turnaround right now? Are you trying to visualize what it will be like? Are you thinking about how your life will change? That's fine. That's right. But let me tell you something that will blow your mind. Your turnaround will be much bigger than you're imagining. Much, much bigger. So much bigger that you'll wonder how it was possible. So much bigger that you'll cry tears of joy. So much bigger that you'll kneel down and give thanks. Because human imagination has limits. You can imagine things, but only up to a certain point. You can dream, but only as far as your experience allows. You can visualize, but only as far as your mind can reach. But God? God has no limits. God has no boundaries. God has no ceiling. What God can do is infinite. It is limitless. It is impossible to measure. So when you're imagining your turnaround, you're imagining small. You're imagining based on what you know. You're imagining based on what you've seen other people receive. You're imagining based on your limitations. But God doesn't think that way. God thinks in abundance. God thinks in multiplication. God thinks in things you can't even imagine. You might be imagining a house, but God is preparing a palace. You might be imagining a job, but God is preparing your own business. You might be imagining financial security, but God is preparing wealth. You might be imagining peace, but God is preparing overflowing joy. Because when God does something, He doesn't do it halfway. He does it abundantly. He does it generously. He does it in a way that leaves you speechless. Think of someone you know who received a great blessing. Think about how that person was expecting one thing and received something much greater. Think about how that person didn't believe it was possible. Think about how that person cried tears of joy. Well, that's what you're going to be like, but even greater. Because your turnaround isn't just a blessing, it's a complete transformation. It's a new life. It's you being born again. And it's not just you who will receive it. Your family will receive it. Your children will receive it. Your grandchildren will receive it. Because when you receive a blessing, it doesn't stay just with you. It overflows. It multiplies. It touches everyone around you. So your turnaround isn't just yours. It belongs to everyone you love. It belongs to everyone you will help. It belongs to everyone you will touch. You will receive opportunities you didn't seek. You will meet people who will change your life. You will have ideas that will revolutionize everything. You will receive money in ways you never expected. You will live experiences you never imagined. You will travel to places you dreamed of. You will do things you thought were impossible. Because when the turning point arrives, it arrives with a bang. And the best part? The best part is that you'll know it was God. You'll know it was divine providence. You'll know it was a miracle. Because it will be so great, so impossible, so supernatural that you won't be able to attribute it to anything other than God. And when you know it was God, your faith will grow. Your confidence will increase. Your love for God will multiply. So stop imagining small. Stop dreaming small. Stop expecting small. Because your turning point isn't small. Your turning point is big. It's gigantic. It's impossible to measure. It's bigger than you imagine. It's bigger than you can dream. It's bigger than you can visualize. And all of this is coming to you now, at this moment, while you are here. Let this truth take hold of your heart, because what is coming to you is so great that you will need faith to believe it. But you have that faith. Do you know what the hardest feeling to bear is? It's loneliness. It's that feeling of being alone in the world. It's that feeling that nobody understands what you're going through. It's that feeling that you're the only one suffering. It's that feeling that you're the only one fighting. It's that feeling that you're the only one who's desperate. Because when you're alone, everything becomes heavier. Everything becomes darker. Everything becomes more impossible. But let me tell you something that will change everything. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Because while you were going through all of this, while you were suffering, while you were struggling, there were thousands of other people going through the same thing. There were thousands of other people suffering like you. There were thousands of other people desperate like you. There were thousands of other people receiving the same message you are receiving now. Yes, you are not alone. You are not special for suffering. You are not unique for being desperate. But you are special for having been chosen. You are unique for receiving this message. You are special for being part of this community. And this community is large, very large, so large that you can't imagine. Think about it. How many people are watching this video right now? How many people are reading these words? How many people are receiving this message? Hundreds? Thousands? Millions? Because this message isn't just for you. This message is for everyone who has been chosen. This message is for everyone who is suffering. This message is for everyone who is desperate. This message is for everyone who believes. And do you know what that means? It means you are connected to all these people. It means you are part of something bigger. It means you are not alone. It means there are thousands of people around you, even if you don't see them, even if you don't know them, even if you never meet them in person. But they are there. They are receiving the same promise. They are living the same hope. They are waiting for the same turning point. And when you know you're not alone, everything changes. Loneliness disappears. Fear diminishes. Hope grows. Because you know there are other people like you. You know there are other people who understand. You know there are other people who believe. You know there are other people who will receive along with you. And when you know that, you become stronger. You become braver. You become more determined. Because the strength of community is infinite. When you are alone, you are weak. But when you are with others, you are strong. When you are alone, you might give up. But when you are with others, you keep going. When you are alone, you might doubt. But when you are with others, you believe. Because community sustains you. Community encourages you. Community motivates you. And this community that you are now a part of is not just any community. It's a community of chosen people. It's a community of people who believe. It's a community of people who will experience their turning points together. It's a community of people who will help each other. It's a community of people who will support each other. It's a community of people who will celebrate each other. Because when one member of the community receives their turnaround, everyone receives. When one member of the community gets their house, everyone gets theirs. When one member of the community receives their money, everyone receives it. Because the blessing is collective. The turnaround is collective. The transformation is collective. When one receives, everyone receives. When one wins, everyone wins. When one is blessed, everyone is blessed. So you are not alone. You are surrounded. You are surrounded by thousands of people who are on the same journey as you. You are connected with thousands of people who believe in the same things you believe in. You are united with thousands of people who will receive along with you. And this union, this connection, this community is what will give you the strength to continue. Because when you feel alone, you want to give up. But when you feel you are with others, you want to continue. When you feel alone, you doubt. But when you feel you are with others, you believe. When you feel alone, you are afraid. But when you feel you are with others, you have courage. And that's the beauty of this community. That's the strength of this community. That's the magic of this community. Because you are not alone. You have never been alone, and you will never be alone. Because there are thousands of people by your side. There are thousands of people believing along with you. There are thousands of people receiving along with you. So lift your head, open your eyes, feel this presence, feel this community around you. Because you are not alone. You are with thousands of other people who have been chosen. You are with thousands of other people who believe. You are with thousands of other people who will receive their turning points together. And when you feel it, when you truly believe it, when you let that truth penetrate your heart, you change. You become stronger. You become braver. You become more determined because you know you're not alone. You know there's a community by your side. You know there are thousands of people believing along with you. Comment below that you are no longer alone, that you are part of this community of chosen ones, and that you believe your turning point is coming, along with thousands of other people. Do you want to know something that will give you even more hope? Do you want to know that you're not the only one receiving this promise? Do you want to know that thousands of other people are already experiencing their turnarounds? Because it's true. It's real. It's happening now. While you're here, while you're reading this, there are thousands of people all over the world receiving the same blessing you're receiving. There's a woman in Sao Paulo who had been unemployed for 2 years. She watched a message like this and decided to believe. A week later, she received a call from a company offering her a better job than she'd ever had. She's getting her turnaround. There's a man in Rio de Janeiro who was deeply in debt. He believed the promise. A month later, he received an unexpected inheritance from a distant relative he didn't even know existed. He's getting his turnaround. There's a mother in Minas Gerais who was struggling to feed her children. She believed. Today, she has her own business that is growing exponentially. She's getting her turnaround. And it's not just in Brazil. It's all over the world. There are people in Latin America receiving their transformations. There are people in Europe receiving their transformations. There are people in Asia receiving their transformations. There are people in Africa receiving their transformations. Because this promise isn't just for one country. It's not just for one region. It's for everyone who believes. It's for everyone who has been chosen. It's for everyone who receives this message. Do you know how many people have already received their homes? Thousands. Do you know how many people have already received their money? Thousands. Do you know how many people have already received their peace? Thousands. Do you know how many people have already received their complete transformation? Thousands. And all these people have one thing in common. They all believed. They all received the message. They all became part of this community. And they all received. There are stories that will leave you speechless. There are stories of people who were in poverty and today are in abundance. There are stories of people who were sick and today are healthy. There are stories of people who were depressed and today are joyful. There are stories of people who were alone and today have a family. There are stories of people who were lost and today have a purpose. And all these stories began with a decision. The decision to believe. Do you know what this means? It means the promise is real. It means it's not just pretty words. It means it's happening. It means real people are receiving real things. It means you will receive too. Because if thousands of people are receiving, why wouldn't you? If thousands of people are having their turnarounds, why wouldn't you have yours? The only difference between you and those people who have already received is that they believed first. They received the message and decided to believe. They didn't doubt. They didn't question. They simply believed and received. And now it's your turn. Now it's your turn to believe. Now it's your turn to receive. Now it's your turn to be part of these transformation stories. Because there's a pattern here. There's a law here. When you believe, you receive. When you have faith, you manifest. When you declare, you create reality. And thousands of people have already discovered this. Thousands of people are already living it. Thousands of people are already proving it. And now you will do the same. Think about how many people you know who have received something great. Think about how that person was waiting for it and suddenly received it. Think about how that person didn't believe it was possible. Think about how that person cried tears of joy. That's right. That person is one of those thousands. That person experienced their turning point. And you will receive yours too. And you know what's even more incredible? The more people who receive, the more people will receive. Because when one person receives, they share. When one person receives, they tell others. When one person receives, they bring more people into that community. And when more people arrive, more people receive. It's an endless cycle of blessing. It's a chain of transformation. It's a wave of miracles. So you're not arriving late. You're not arriving when everything has already passed. You're arriving at the perfect moment. You're arriving when thousands of people have already received and are sharing their stories. You're arriving when the community is growing. You're arriving when the energy is at its peak. You're arriving when everything is moving in your favor. And when you receive your turnaround, you will be part of these stories. You will be one of the thousands of people who received it. You will have a story to tell. You will be living proof that the promise is real. You will inspire others. You will bring others into this community. You will multiply the blessing. Because that is the beauty of this community. That is the strength of this community. That is the magic of this community. Because when one receives, all receive. When one is blessed, all are blessed. When one has their turning point, all have theirs. Because we are connected. Because we are united. Because we are a community of the chosen. So believe the stories. Believe the testimonies. Believe that thousands of people are receiving. Believe that you will receive too. Believe that your turning point is coming. Believe that you are part of these transformation stories. Believe that soon you will be telling your own story of how you received your turning point. Because the promise is real. The testimonies are real. The transformations are real. And your turnaround is real too. It's coming. It's drawing near. It's about to manifest. And when it arrives, you will know that you are part of thousands of other people who have also received it. You will know that you are not alone. You will know that you are part of a community of chosen ones who are receiving their blessings together. Like this video as a sign that you believe thousands are receiving it and that you too will receive your turnaround soon. Do you know what it means to be chosen? Do you know what it means to be part of a community of the chosen? Because not just anyone gets here. Not just anyone receives this message. Not just anyone believes. You were chosen. You were set apart. You were elected. And that changes everything. Because there are billions of people in the world. Billions. And how many of them are receiving this message? How many of them believe it? How many of them are part of this community? A fraction. A small percentage. Because being chosen is rare. Being chosen is special. Being chosen is a privilege that few receive. And you received it. You were chosen. And do you know what that means? It means you're not just anyone. It means you have something special. It means you've been set apart from the rest. It means you're part of an exclusive group. A group of people who believe. A group of people who receive. A group of people who will transform the world. Because the chosen ones are not ordinary. The chosen ones are extraordinary. Have you ever stopped to think about how many people go through life without ever receiving a message like this? How many people die without ever knowing they were chosen? How many people live whole lives without discovering their purpose? How many people never experience a turning point? Millions, billions, because being chosen is rare. And you were chosen. You are here. You are receiving this message. You are discovering now that you are part of a community of the chosen. And this community is not just any community. It's a community of people who believe when no one else does. It's a community of people who have faith when everything says not to have faith. It's a community of people who persevere when others give up. It's a community of people who receive when others don't. It's a community of winners. It's a community of the chosen. Because the chosen ones have special characteristics. The chosen ones have a strength that others don't have. The chosen ones have a faith that others don't have. The chosen ones have a determination that others don't have. The chosen ones have a purpose that others don't have. And you have all of that. Because you were chosen. Because you are part of this community. Think about how you got here. Think about all the circumstances that had to align for you to be here right now, reading these words. Think about how many times you almost gave up. Think about how many times you almost didn't make it. But you did. Because you were chosen. Because there is a greater force guiding you. Because there is a purpose for your life that is greater than you can imagine. And when you are part of this community, you receive privileges. You receive blessings. You receive protection. You receive guidance. You receive everything you need to win. Because the chosen ones are not abandoned. The chosen ones are cared for. The chosen ones are guided. The chosen ones are blessed. And you are one of the chosen ones. The chosen ones have access to things others don't. The chosen ones receive opportunities others don't. The chosen ones meet people others don't. The chosen ones live experiences others don't. The chosen ones receive blessings others don't. Because being chosen comes with privileges. It comes with advantages. It comes with power. You will notice that doors open for you in ways you didn't expect. You will notice that people appear in your life at the right time. You will notice that opportunities arrive when you need them most. You will notice that everything works in your favor. Because you were chosen. Because you are part of this community. Because there is an invisible force working for you. But being chosen also comes with responsibility. Because when you are chosen, you have a mission. You have a purpose. You have a reason for being. You weren't chosen just to receive. You were chosen to transform. You were chosen to help. You were chosen to be an instrument. You were chosen to leave a legacy. And that responsibility is an honor. Because not just anyone receives a responsibility like that. Not just anyone is chosen to transform lives. Not just anyone is elected to leave a legacy. You were. Because you have something special. Because you were set apart. Because you were chosen. You will receive your turnaround, and you will wonder why you were chosen. You will receive your blessing, and you will wonder why you deserved it. You will receive your transformation, and you will wonder why you were set apart. And the answer is simple. Because you believed. Because you had faith. Because you were part of this community. Because you were chosen. So when you receive your blessing, when you receive your home, when you receive your money, when you receive your peace, remember that you were chosen for this. Remember that you are part of a community of the chosen. Remember that you have a responsibility. Remember that you have a mission. Because you were not blessed just for yourself. You were blessed to bless others. And when you bless others, you receive more blessings. When you help others, you receive more help. When you transform lives, your life is transformed even more. Because that is the law of the chosen. That is the law of the community. That is the law of God. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you share, the more you receive. The more you love, the more you receive. So you're not here by chance. You weren't chosen by luck. You were chosen because there's a plan for you. There's a purpose for you. There's a mission for you. And that mission starts now. It starts with you believing. It starts with you receiving. It starts with you becoming part of this community of the chosen ones. And when you're part of this community, you're not alone. You're with thousands of other people who have been chosen. You're with thousands of other people who believe. You're with thousands of other people who will receive along with you. You're with thousands of other people who will transform the world along with you. Because the chosen ones have power. The chosen ones have strength. The chosen ones have faith. The chosen ones have determination. The chosen ones have purpose. And when the chosen ones unite, when the chosen ones work together, when the chosen ones believe together, nothing can stop them. Nothing can stop them. Nothing can defeat them. You are part of something bigger. You are part of a movement. You are part of a transformation that is happening now. You are part of a community that is changing the world. You are part of a generation of chosen ones who will leave an eternal legacy. And this is not a coincidence. This is destiny. This is purpose. This is you being chosen. The chosen ones are not perfect. The chosen ones also have doubts. The chosen ones also have fears. The chosen ones also have difficulties. But the difference is that the chosen ones believe despite all of that. The chosen ones persevere despite all of that. The chosen ones receive despite all of that. Because being chosen is not about being perfect. It's about believing. It's about having faith. It's about being part of this community. And you are part of this community. You are chosen. You are special. You are set apart. You are elected. And your life will never be the same again. Because now you know who you are. Now you know your worth. Now you know your purpose. Now you know you are part of a community of chosen ones. So lift your head, open your eyes, feel this identity. You are chosen. You are special. You are set apart. You are elected. You are part of a community of the chosen, and this community is receiving its turning points. This community is receiving its blessings. This community is transforming the world, and you are part of this. You are part of this story. You are part of this transformation. You are part of this community of the chosen. And your turning point is coming. Your blessing is coming. Your transformation is coming. Because you were chosen. And the chosen always receive. You are chosen. You are special. You are part of a community of chosen ones who are receiving their turns and transforming the world. This is your identity now. This is your truth. This is your destiny. And it all begins with you believing that you were chosen. You are chosen. You are special. You are part of a community of chosen ones who are receiving their turns and transforming the world.